But for boys, good time always involves women. Like there's no, I mean, unless they're going to watch sports, but if they're going to a nightclub, they're not going to go watch sports. They're going to go watch women. So I don't know what else they're going to do there. Like, what are you going to go do at a club at night? Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Juice and Jury podcast. I'm Maureen, and I'm here with my two juicy girls, Shaun and TIana. We're going to bring you all the juice this week on relationships we're talking about.
Yep.
All right, everybody. So first thing that we wanted to talk about was weight gain in relationships. So what is the skinny on weight gain in relationships? If one of you guys gains weight, how would you feel about your partner or your spouse saying something about it? Is that okay? Not okay? What do you guys think?
Personally, I would want my spouse to
tell me.
Yeah, I wouldn't find it insulting at all. I want him to tell me if I don't look good, if I don't smell. I want him to tell me, because if it's not him, like, I don't really want to hear from anybody else. Like, only a few people that I won't be offended here. So if he thinks that I have put on a few extra pounds, or, you know, I'm getting a little whatever, I'm okay with him mentioning it. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, thank you for telling me. This is what I want to work on. I would not feel insulted at all. Yeah.
What about you, Shaun?
Yeah, I said, like, if I start gaining weight or I start, I don't know, letting myself go, by meaning like I just stop working out and I just stop, doing things. Yeah, I'd like him to let me know. Although I think if I gained weight, I don't think it would bother him.
How much weight would not bother him?
I mean, I think I have a threshold. Like, you know your threshold. Like, sometimes you'll gain 5 to 10 pounds, but you don't gain more than that, or you'll lose 5 to 10 pounds. Like, I feel like I have a range. But if I start getting to my max range, I'd like to know. And yeah, I'd like TIana said, I'd like to know from him before someone out there is like, hey, girl.
Yeah.
I feel like we already know when we've gained some weight.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but I won't get upset if he says, like, you gain weight. I'll be like, yeah, I know. Thanks for pointing out the obvious kind of thing. But in my particular case, I think, okay, so here's the question. Would your partner be okay with you doing that to them? Like, pointing out to them, like, you kind of let yourself go. You kind of smell. You kind of gained some weight. Like, how would they react to that? And how do you do that in a way that's not offensive? Like, for me personally, I feel like I have a pretty thick skin when it comes to myself, which is like my husband, when I was chubbier, I lost like 25 pounds in the last year. So when I was bigger, when I was a little bit bigger, I personally didn't feel attractive, right? And that affects your relationship, that affects a lot of things in your life. So now that I feel a little bit better about myself, that like affects like our relationship and our life and stuff in a different way. And I remember, though, even when I was chubby, he would crack jokes. My husband's extremely sarcastic, as you guys know him, so you know how he is. And he would sometimes call me fatty boom boom. Reaction, and that didn't really bother me because I just thought it was funny. but I think, like, when you're watching, like, we watch reality TV, everyone here, right? So if you're watching reality TV and somebody makes a comment on their partner's body, it's just like, oh, how could he say that? How could he do that? Oh my God, what a jerk. Da-da-da. But now we're sitting here talking about it like, yeah, it's okay. They could tell us we're fat. It's fine. So I just want to see where's the offense come from? Yeah. Like, why is it offensive? If I think if you don't know the person well enough. Is that what you think it is? Like if you guys have been married, like I've been with my husband almost 20 years, so I feel like there's not much. I'm not worried that he's going to leave because I'm gained some weight, you know?
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah, what do you guys think about that?
No, well, what did he call you? Fatty Boom Boom? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
which is a cute name. I'm not sure if that's even that like I don't think that's rude at all. I think that's kind of cute. There's a little bit of cuteness there. But for my husband, I'll be honest, I don't think he would want me to be like, oh, you look like this, you look like that. I just don't think it's nice to do that to anyone. But I'm the type of person where I'm okay with it. Tell me, because I want that motivation to do better. Like, you know, sometimes I might be wearing a dress and you might be able to see my underwear through it. I want him to tell me. I want you to be the first person to tell me if this is off. And then if someone else tells me, I'm going to be upset. And I come back to him. I'm like, listen, you didn't tell me.
I think
But
why.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, but at the same time, he actually may not have noticed it, or he may not have thought there was an issue. You know what I mean? Like if you're showing a little bit of skin, I would have been like, hey, is this inappropriate? I want to give you an example. I wore shorts the other day and I kept on asking, I'm like, is this okay? Like, what do you think? Because I don't like to wear shorts. And he's like, yeah, you look great. Don't worry about it. But the whole day I felt like, oh gosh, I'm showing too much skin. And I even wore like a sweater on top and I still felt really uncomfortable. But he was like, no, you're fine. Like, you're okay. So I don't know. Just depends.
I think why you would want your significant other to tell you is because it's coming from a place of love, or hopefully it's coming from a place of love. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whereas somebody who's out on the road who's commenting on you, or like someone on social media, they don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So it feels more heartfelt when it's from somebody like your significant other.
Yeah, that's true. As long as I guess assuming that you guys are in a healthy relationship and not like an abusive or toxic relationship. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But it's so funny, TIana, because what you were saying, like my husband is the opposite. I'll go out in shorts. He'll be like, is that what you're wearing? Are you wearing shorts? And he's like, he'll always be like, isn't that a little too short? And I'm like, what do you mean? They're just shorts. But
is it that he doesn't want other men to look at you, or probably. He's like, listen, you're being inappropriate or whatever?
No, he probably doesn't want other men to look at me. Yeah, that's my case.
See, some men are different. Are like, they don't mind if another, I'm not saying that about my husband, but some men are like, they don't mind if other men are looking at your woman, because they're like, this is my girl, so she looks good, but she's my girl. You know what I mean? So some men have that kind of mentality too.
It's just, I guess, their personality. Like,
I don't really ask. I just kind of wear.
And he doesn't say anything to you.
And he'll say like, yeah, you look, or he'll say you look good.
That's good.
Yeah, but
my husband will be like, do I look good? If I was a girl, would you talk to me?
Oh, he'll say that?
Yeah, he jokes around like that. He's always like, he's cracking jokes all the time. So he's always like, would you talk to me? Look at me. Do I look good?
Am I good? Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, I wouldn't talk to you. No, but I think it's important to be able to joke around with your husband and like your partner and stuff like that, because like life is so serious, you know?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah.
So the verdict on the weight gain is like talking to your spouse or hearing from your spouse about weight gain. The verdict is that it's okay. You guys would be okay with
100%. Yeah.
What if they said like you need to go to the gym?
I'm still not offended. Still not offended. I actually would rather you straight up say that than say, hey, you know what? I think you should not grab those bag of chips and maybe grab a vegetable. Yeah, don't do that. Because I'm like, wait, do you mean I need to like lose weight, or do you mean, like, what are you trying to say?
Wait, why is that okay? Like, why is
that's not okay.
Oh, okay.
I like the directness. I'd rather you be like,
Have fun.
Listen, like, get those legs. You need to hop on a bike. I'd rather that. I'd rather that directness. It might hurt me a little bit, but I'm like, oh gosh, at least you're just being real. And that goes for every, relationship, not just in my marriage. It's like, be direct. I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I even that way with my kids. Like I tell them, if I have something stuck in my teeth, you better tell me. Like you cannot let your mother walk around with something stuck in her teeth. And I tell
Yeah.
them I would do the same for them. And so yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
So the verdict is speak up, right? All right.
Yeah.
Oops.
Getting at the end here.
There was another question that kind of crossed my mind this week. And this has happened, like, there was I forget what her name, Lisa from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. What's her name again? Do you remember?
Lisa.
No, I know she's talking
Not
about
Lisa, not Lisa.
Not TIana Ali.
Not Tatiana. No, the
Hillary?
Hillary?
No, Will's girl.
Oh,
Anyways.
Lisa. Yeah.
Her name was Lisa, right?
Yeah, her name
Nia
was
Long?
Lisa. Nia Long, yeah.
Yeah, did you hear, like, remember that whole scandal that happened? It was a couple of months ago, and her husband was cheating on her, but I think everybody knew or whatever, and then
No.
she didn't break up with him, whatever. The point is, I've always thought, I'm like, I wonder what people actually think about cheating. Like, if you're married or in a relationship, is cheating a deal breaker? Is it a reason to break up and the marriage and the relationship? If it's a one-time thing, what do you guys think?
Okay, first of all, okay, sorry, because we're like, this is getting juicier and juicier.
Juicy.
Okay, does anyone want to go first? Okay, I'll go first. So I think it depends on a lot of things. So how long we've been together, what is the nature of the cheating? Is it like one night by accident or whatever, or is this an ongoing affair?
Okay.
Those things would make a difference for me. Do we have children? Do we have a family? Like what's going on in our life, right? I'm not condoning cheating. I think any kind of cheating, like if you've ever experienced something like that, you know that it's like the heartbrokenness is just, it's really painful. And like to do that to somebody else, I always think like I don't worry too much about those things personally because I know the value of our life. And if that person is willing to throw that away, then maybe, they weren't the right person, right? Or they don't like, but I think you should marry somebody who's more mature and who's like, or be with someone who's more mature, who actually values not only you, but the path that you guys are on, like the plan for the future. And if they value that, then hopefully they will not do anything to sabotage it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree with the being on the same path. And because my whole philosophy is like, if you're going to cheat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what am I going to do? Sit here and like, kill myself wondering what if, when, why, how. But yeah, if you're both on the same page, you both know what it is that you want, then I think the chances of cheating are lessened. Yeah.
I mean,
and also putting yourself in certain situations. Like you just wouldn't put yourself in certain situations. I feel like it's simple. It's a simple concept, but for some people, temptation is real. Like some people just, I don't know. I don't know why some people are more tempted than others.
Like, I think they put themselves in those situations, like they seek it out. Or they think that, oh, it'll be fine, or they don't think, I don't know. I literally think a lot of people put themselves, are more prone to putting themselves in those situations. Yeah.
No, for me, like, And like you said, Maureen, like it depends on how long you've been in a relationship. Are there children involved? I can tell you right now, I don't think cheating would necessarily be a deal breaker. But if, the thing with me is that if you do cheat, just know that there's a good chance that I'm not sure if I can really forgive you. I might take you back. But my mind would already be off of you. You know what I mean? So it's like, maybe you don't want to break up for the kids or whatever it is. There's reasons why you wouldn't actually break up with them. But um, if you can't expect the same person back. Once you cross that line, don't expect me to be the same person I was before you crossed that line. And, if you feel like you need to cheat, then just let me know, because it's not like I'm okay with an open relationship. It's like, okay, then end it, I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Same. I'm like that too.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna go cheat, let me know so I can like proceed.
And then keep it moving,
Figure
right?
myself out.
It is what it is. But it doesn't always work like that in some situations, especially if you're married and there's children, there's finances all tied in, stuff like that. You shouldn't do that. But so you just have to hope that you have the right person that holds the same values. And I don't know. I feel like,
but I think too, like if you like your significant other cheats, but then doesn't do the work to repair it, but you're willing to, I think that could also be a problem.
Yeah.
Because like if you want to do, I don't know, a marriage retreat or something like that, and they're just not about it, I think the chances of you forgiving and forgetting would be lessened. Whereas if that person is trying to come back from it, trying to rebuild, I think you can forgive and I think you can forget.
So here's the follow-up question that I had as you were speaking. What constitutes cheating?
That.
Even if it's like some kind of intimate thing, like even like not even necessarily sleeping, kissing. They know, what cheating is. Come
Sleeping
on.
with someone else is definitely cheating. Kissing to me is definitely cheating.
So done, yeah.
But where do we draw the line with like flirting? Where is the line crossed? How do you cross the flirting line from just like harmless kind of
But
banter?
what's flirting? Yeah, but where's flirting? What's flirting though?
That's the other question. I don't know. What's flirting? Flirting is like it's like giving people more personalized kind of attention and more like I would say more personalized attention, maybe more like what's the word I'm looking for?
Like you're making the person feel special, like you're their I get what you're saying.
Making them feel special and like, saying nice things to them and like kind of leading them to think something can happen. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, basically leading someone on.
I feel like that's also cheating, maybe not as serious, but that's like you're heating up the stove. You know what I mean? You're starting to heat up
getting
the stove.
things hot.
Yeah, the fire has not lit
where
yet.
There's smoke, there's fire, right?
That's right. Yeah, you're heating up the stove and it's just like, just stay away from the kitchen altogether. Like go.
It's like, get out.
Yeah. That's what I always thought. Like, why do people who are married or dating others, why do they go to the club with their friends? Like, what are you expecting to happen there? I never understood.
I don't disagree with that.
I don't know if that would really bother me.
That would bother me because the only reason people go to clubs is to hook up or get drunk or grind or do whatever. Like, I don't understand why you'd need to do that. Like, what other thing do you need from there?
Yeah, but it might not be they're going to seek out someone else. They might just be going to have a good time, just to like get away, be with friends.
What is a good time? What is a good time for men? I'm talking about for men.
Oh, you're talking about for men.
What is a good time? Yeah. For women, I feel like it's different. Yeah. But for boys, good time always involves women. Like there's no, I mean, unless they're going to watch sports, but if they're going to a nightclub, they're not going to go watch sports. They're going to go watch women. So I don't know what else they're going to do there. Like, what are you going to go do at a club at night?
No, I think they like to hang out and like I don't know if they're drinking, just hang out with their friends. Some people just like that company. Like
at a club?
I would say that about my husband. I don't think he's
could be a bar.
To a club and forever, but like he can do whatever he wants because I'd be perfectly fine with him going to hang out with his friends. I don't know if I really have a problem with that.
At a bar is different. You can talk. at a bar. At a nightclub, you can't have a discussion. You can't do anything but drink and dance. Okay. And even if you want to have a discussion with someone in the club, you have to be like up in their ear, like that's the only way you can talk to people there. For me, I see no reason why someone who is hitched would go to a nightclub with their friends, especially getting drunk with their friend. What are we expecting? Like we're talking about like getting out of the kitchen. Why would you walk into the kitchen?
Yeah.
Like
But I mean, maybe, and it also depends on the type of friends you have.
like to me, it's a poor judgment. Like it's a lapse of judgment to say like we're gonna all go out, get drunk, and go to a nightclub. To me, that demonstrates poor judgment because
But what if all of your friends are married just like you and you're all looking to just go out and have a good time?
they all have poor judgment.
Really?
They all have poor
think so.
judgment, and they're all like using each other as an excuse to do something that they're not supposed to do.
I don't think
That's
so
how I
because they're just going to hang out with each other, just change up the vibe a little.
If
I
they're
don't
going
think
to
they're
hang
going.
out with each other, they could go to the pub and watch a game and have some beer and wings or whatever. They could go play video games. They could go do an activity. But they're not doing any of those things. They
Yeah,
are.
but
You
that's
think they're
true.
looking at women?
Do I think they're looking at women? Are we that naive to question whether these
No,
people
but
who are getting drunk or going to nightclubs
Maybe-
and not looking at women?
I don't know. Maybe I'm naive about my husband.
You
but
are
I guess
naive, girl. You are naive. Okay, he's a red-blooded male.
my husband only has
looking at-
eyes for me, so
Oh, girl,
like to
I'm
think.
sorry to burst your bubble, but he loves you. But all men notice beautiful women. Like if
Of
we're
course, I
here
believe
to
that.
pretend that that's not true, we're not being real. Honestly, your husband, TIana, loves you. He will never cheat on you. I know your husband very well. He's a good man. He'll never cheat on you. But if you think he doesn't look at other women, you are fooling yourself, girl.
I'm gonna call him because this is ridiculous. You're talking now. You're getting up my nerves, Maureen.
yeah, I know men look at other women. Like I know my husband's looking at other women. I look at other women with him. I'm like, yeah, she's cute.
Shanika, is that you?
No, but like I know what Shaun.
Wait, hold on, Shanika. I might have to lead into another question. So which?
Bro, what's the
No, I'll stop.
Oh,
No,
okay.
because some women are able, and I hope my mom's not listening or watching, but women are able to go to the strip club with their husbands. Is that something you could do?
Oh yeah, no.
Okay, that's too
No.
far. Okay,
Yeah.
that's too far.
Mm-mm.
That's too far.
Would
Okay,
you,
no.
T? Would you?
What? No.
No strip club for you and your husband? No.
I don't even know why you would ask that question.
You asked it first.
Oh, was it me?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I would not. Nor would I even be okay with my husband going to a strip. You guys
Yeah,
would be
I
okay
would.
with your husband's
I
going to a
would
strip
not.
club?
No, I would not.
It's funny because my husband would not even go, but I don't
Mine
know.
wouldn't. Mine either. And if he asked me that, I would be like, I would be like, poor judgment, like just bad judgment. Like it's not even the fact that you're even asking that is just bad judgment.
You know
Like,
what? There are some men though that don't like strip clubs. Like
Like my husband.
they don't like the
vibe.
Like not even that. Like just like I remember when I think it was in high school, people skipped school, or I don't know if they skipped school and went to a strip club or if they went for some guy's birthday, but he ended up throwing up.
Are you
Yeah,
over?
he was just like he just wasn't into it.
Oh,
Like,
he was so grossed out?
No, I don't know if he was grossed out, but maybe the environment, maybe the drink, maybe the smells, maybe maybe it was like an accumulation of things. And I mean like smells, like the alcohol smells. Oh God, can we cut that out? Can we cut that out?
No, that's going in. That's going in. That is so good. The smells. Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
But that was the gist of my
smells, yeah.
story. Yeah. That was it. That was my story.
I'm sure there's other drugs in there as well.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's overhyped, and then when they get there, they're like, "Oh."
I never been inside, but when I was
I honestly think men prefer wholesome women. Like
Oh, of course, to wife them, absolutely. The women they keep in the home, you think that they I mean, you know what? I shouldn't say that because you never know. Some men like those lustful looking women, right?
Not to marry. To marry?
Well,
But-
no. You never
but-
know. I wanted to say, like, even you know what? I'm not even gonna bring that up. But go ahead. Yeah.
A lustful looking woman could be marriage material.
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Of
no,
course.
I think like
And
what
what
we're
is
saying,
lustful looking, right? So yeah.
Right.
But
we all knew what lustful looking is. Like we knew when as soon as you said it, we knew what you meant. Like people who are like, they're making it they're putting themselves on display kind of thing, right? To entice lust in men purposely for that. We know what we're talking about. Come on now. I don't want to pretend like I don't like being too politically correct. I want to be honest. So when we say lustful women, we know who we're talking. Like I'm not talking about a specific person that I actually know, but I know
Mm-hmm.
the image, the genre that you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
I understand exactly what you mean. So I think that works when you're trying to hook a man, but it doesn't work to keep the
To
man.
keep a man. Right.
Yeah. And the thing about strip clubs, I've never been in a strip club, but I remember in high school, I kind of wanted to, as a prank, go in and ask for an application. I never did, as I'm a chicken and I would never step foot in there. But no offense to anyone who does or anyone who works there. No offense. But I personally am a chicken. So I didn't go. But I always thought it would be funny. It would have been funny if I did that.
I mean, stripping is hard work, man. Like, have you ever done a pole dancing class?
No. I was gonna ask you,
Yeah.
Shaun.
I have
You know.
not.
You never
I know.
stripped.
No, but like, I mean, it's hard work. Like, it's not easy. You know
I
that
did
movie
that.
with J-Lo? It came out a few
Oh
years
yeah,
ago.
Hustlers.
Like the most,
Hustlers.
yes.
But wait,
Hustlers.
do women
That was a
actually
good movie.
are they actually all doing that, or are they just like taking their dancing and like do they all have a pole? They don't all have a pole, do they?
No, they
Yeah, I
clean the
don't know.
one. They all have one pool and they clean it.
They all have a pole. Wait, what do you mean one pole? They all share one pole? Or
They have their
all
own
have separate
individual?
poles?
Well, I've never been to a strip club, but I can tell
Me
you
neither.
how some of them are set up. So there's usually one long stage, and there's maybe a pole at the end of the stage, right? Sometimes they have like they go into like a third.
Oh, okay. I think
Yeah,
like
and then everyone has their
a
chance
catwalk.
to. Yeah, from what I see on movies and stuff, everyone has their chance to to get
Showcase
up
their
and do their
talent.
thing. Yeah, and then but they also clean it too. I'm sure that for
How often is
sanitary
that
reasons.
clean, do you think? Like between
No,
dances?
I'm sure the girls like initially like I think there's like a whole you don't see them do it, but like they might walk up and like they might have something in their hand, they clean it and like and they get ready or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that's how it works.
interesting. How did we get into this topic?
I don't know.
So the verdict on cheating, is it a deal breaker?
The answer is no, right? Right? Was that what the consensus? Oh, it
The
is? Oh,
answer
wait,
is
what was
it depends.
Well,
No,
for
we need a
me,
yes or a no, period.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
for
too
me,
hard.
I
Yeah,
need
no,
to know like before. Just tell me.
Yeah, I need to know. Like, it depends.
And then it would be a no. Because
if he
if
has
you
an
tell me, then
affair, yeah,
Tell
if
you
he's having
what,
an affair,
tell me if he's gonna cheat.
he's probably not gonna tell you that he's gonna cheat. Why would he tell you he's gonna cheat?
Because I'd like to know beforehand so I can.
Or maybe you know what? Like I'm thinking about no, he wouldn't tell you.
no, the whole point, Shaun, is that he wants to keep you and also do other things.
I'm
That's
pretty sure he
that's
would
what
not tell
cheating
you.
is. Yeah.
He would cheat.
Right.
You would find out. That's how you know.
Mhm.
You know?
I
Mhm.
want to say it's not, but if it's an affair, I don't think I could get over that. If this is an ongoing thing that goes on for long periods of time, especially if there's a family and kids involved, I don't know. That would be a huge deal breaker for me. I don't know if I could go past that. What do you think, T?
You know what? It's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Because like I said, you wouldn't get the same person back. So technically you broke the deal. You broke the vows and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, deal breaker. I think all three of us kind of said it in different ways. So I would say deal breaker.
Mhm.
Because I don't remember, yeah.
Okay, the next question I have for you guys, I was thinking about this the other day. What extravagant thing would you buy if money was no object, like, but not just extravagant, unnecessary. An unnecessary extravagant purchase. What would be the first one you made if you had no issues, like money was no issue?
I'll go first. For me, 100%, it would be a private jet. TIana Air. Trust me, it would be the best. Like all of my branding, everything. It'd be perfect. Just like Kim's. Have you seen Kim's private jet?
Yes.
It's nice. Yeah, you have like that nice carpet going in. I love it. So yeah, and then a yacht or something like that. Yeah.
I like a yacht.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. Maybe I'm not dreaming big enough.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was thinking of my answer.
What were you thinking?
Stupid.
What was yours? No, gotta say it now. Shoot, I should have went last.
Shaun, go first. Go first, Shaun.
I want to walk out sauna. So a sauna like in my backyard that I could like a shed, you know, but it's a sauna. You walk in, you hang up your robe, you step in.
That's beautiful.
You're in the sauna. Yeah. Go back in your house, have it with, you know, some tea.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, I sound like an old lady, but like
no,
that's what I
no, that's
it matches
nice.
You. It matches.
That's what I would.
Yeah, no, it matches you because your vibe is so like relaxing.
Mm.
Mine first thing I thought of was a monkey. I really a monkey.
What the hell? Whoa. Okay. Here I am.
Like a pet?
Private jet.
Yes.
A yacht.
I know.
A monkey.
Like mine is so stupid. If I had, because I think in my mind, I'm assuming that I already have all those other things. So now it's like, okay, I have like the
What's
house,
left?
I have everything else, the house, the jet, the yacht, whatever. So now what do I want to spend extravagantly on something that I don't need? I'm gonna get a monkey, or like a tiger, like a whole bunch of exotic animals.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, but monkey's the first one that came to mind because they're cute and they're also dangerous. So I wouldn't do it unless I had like a trainer and a nice like place for it to live and you know, good life for it.
Remember that IKEA monkey years ago with the
with the fur coat?
That thing was cute. I feel like if I had a monkey, that would be my monkey. Like it was at IKEA cute. Door, like, hey, where is everybody?
All luxurious.
I'm like, that
TIana has to have the high-end monkey.
Okay, yeah. For
Funny,
sure.
I would bring my monkey on your yacht and in your sauna, Shaun.
I don't know if I'd want your monkey in
Imagine
my sauna.
Imagine a monkey on
front of a boat. Animal.
My monkey would be used to like a very high quality of life, so he would need to be you need to be able to take like private jets places with me and get into the sauna. Sure. Okay, rapid fire questions. We are doing a new segment, everybody. Hold on. Okay, new segment called Rapid Fire Questions. We're going to do it really quickly. I'm going to give you 10 questions. Give me the first answer that comes to your mind. Try not to give me any explanation. Okay.
And what about you? Are you going to answer them?
I will. I'll answer after you.
Okay.
What is your favorite smell?
Vanilla.
Woodsy.
Woodsy? Yeah, mine is going to be vanilla or cupcakes. What is the best Wi-Fi name you've ever seen in your entire life?
I've seen some pretty good ones, but I like the ones that say Fred's phone or Fred's Wi-Fi or don't touch this Wi-Fi or something like that.
I've never seen a cool Wi-Fi.
I've seen a cool Wi-Fi.
I have seen one called Pretty Fly for a Wi-Fi, and I liked that one. That one was good.
That's great.
Nice.
Okay, what stinky smell do you like?
Gas.
Gasoline? Yeah,
like
because it
smells, but sometimes it's like it kind of
like it.
Good. Yeah, there's something.
I get it.
A stinky smell. Like old coffee grinds, like old coffee.
Okay, I don't know if that'll count as a stinky smell, but okay, sure, we'll count it. I was gonna say marijuana. I guess marijuana is like something that smells good once you start smoking weed, especially. I feel
my gosh, yes.
Yes, marijuana.
I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but I can spot it a mile away. I'm just
it's a very like noticeable smell. Like
someone's like it's skunk. I'm like, nope, it's not skunk.
No, it doesn't
very
smell like
distinct.
skunk.
Yeah,
it's very distinct. Okay, who's your first celebrity crush?
Leonardo DiCaprio, all day, every day.
I knew TIana's.
Sorry, I just got emotional.
My celebrity crush, my first one.
Yeah, that you can remember, I guess.
There was a rapper named Little Zane.
I remember him.
I've heard of him, but I
Yes.
don't think I can.
That's like going back way back, like
I
elementary
remember
school.
him. Okay.
Really?
My first one was probably Jonathan Taylor Thomas. when I was really-
JTT.
Yes. What is a band or musician you'd love to party with?
You'd love to what?
Party with.
I feel like, but he's not really my vibe. And you know what? Actually, no, this is controversial, but I was gonna say Travis Scott. I feel like he can party. Like I feel like he's like, but then that whole thing that happened on at Astroworld,
Oof, yeah.
a little iffy. But I feel like he can party.
Okay.
Mm.
I'll take it.
I'd say Chronix. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure he has a band, but I just feel like it'd be a very chill. I don't think it would be like, high party life. But it'd be a cool, chill party, relaxing.
Yeah, totally. Okay, I have two, and they're quite different. One is BTS, just because they seem fun, and the other is Snoop Dogg.
Mm.
Because he seems
Snoop Dogg's
funny,
likable.
yeah,
Snoop Dogg's
seems
likable
like
for sure.
cool, like somebody they could just talk to.
Here's the marijuana again, Maureen.
Yeah, yeah, he's hilarious. I feel like. Okay, if you could invent a holiday, what would it be?
I wanted to say, but this doesn't make any sense, but like National Mom's Day. I know there's a Mother's Day, but Mom's Day where it's like moms really like get their space. It's like, no, don't do anything for me. Just leave me alone for like 24 hours.
National Leave Your Mom Alone Day.
Yeah.
For me, it would be National Deodorant Day, where everyone has to wear deodorant.
Interesting. Okay.
Some people are smelly, so this would be a day that everyone has to wear deodorant. I feel like
Fair enough.
God, I can't
Okay.
even. I
Good
can't
day.
get into
Good
it.
day.
I actually was gonna say National Sweatpants Day, but I'm like, that's like every day. So yeah.
If I could invent a day, it would probably be put it down and get outside day. So like whatever
Wait,
you're
like your phone
doing,
down? Okay.
just put anything, whatever it is that you have to do down and then get outside. Go for a walk, go to a park, go to
Fresh
do
air.
something.
Yeah. I like it. Shonica's is the best. I like yours the most, Shonica, to get
You
outside.
what?
I like your holiday the most, to get outside day. I also like Tiana's the Leave Mom Alone Day.
We need
I
that.
feel like that wouldn't benefit everyone. It would only benefit moms.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like it. She's like, that's the idea. What's your last Google search?
Oh, probably checking to see if the basketball game's on tonight for my husband.
Ordering pizza. That's what that was the last thing I did. I ordered pizza. I Googled a Pizza Hut. Does that count?
Yeah, I guess mine was about fast food because I was somewhere. I'm like, oh, what do I? Yeah, anyways, yeah.
Looking up food too?
Yeah.
What's your last impulse buy?
Hmm.
Does it have to be expensive, do you think? So I went to
I don't
Dollar
think-
Tree and got some bubble bath. Does that count?
Was that impulsive? Yeah, I don't think it has to be expensive.
Almost everything I do is impulsive.
Yeah, same here. I was like, yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm always impulsive.
Yeah.
Probably a mirror.
A mirror?
Yeah.
Impulse buy. So we're so unexciting when it goes to this stuff.
And we're not going fast enough. It's like,
Yeah. Okay. Which celebrity annoys you the most?
I honestly, I feel like sometimes I like her and sometimes I don't, but I'm not sure if I really like Taylor Swift. I'm sorry to all the Swift fans, but I'm not entirely sure if I like her. After that whole thing that happened with Kanye, because she was caught in a lie. That was weird. So
that annoys me. People are gonna come for me if I say this out loud.
Speak.
You gotta say it. You gotta say it. Speak now.
Beyonce.
What about her annoys you?
Shonica said Beyonce.
Yes, we heard Beyonce.
No,
The Beehive is coming.
I think she's a great artist. She's really good at what she does. But I just feel like part of it is like a pretend.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like it's a lot of, I think we see more Sasha Fierce than we see Beyonce, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Like
I don't really see. She's not genuine. What she shows us is not her genuine self.
Right. Like you don't see Beyonce.
No. And it's fair enough for her. I think she's protecting her peace.
Yeah. Which is fine.
For me, there's two people that kind of annoy me. They're not really annoying. I don't really have anybody, like any celebrity that annoys me too much. I can't think of anyone off the top of my head. Let's put it that way. But maybe Ellen and Jimmy Fallon a little bit.
Really?
I love Jimmy Fallon actually, but he does say things that I'm just like, that just annoy me. And so does Ellen. She also says and does things that sometimes I find annoying. And I really don't like the fact that she was actually mean when she was telling everybody else to be nice. So I don't like that.
She was
She was
mean about-
that's apparently it. Yeah.
yeah.
mean
all
about
these
what?
people. Like she was mean to people, her staff and stuff. She was not nice to them. She
Oh.
mistreated a lot of her staff. So
I didn't
yeah.
know that.
That's
That
what
one.
that's what we heard. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen clips of her like pressuring celebrities while they're on her show to do things that they were not comfortable doing.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Like-
things like that.
I've seen that, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, yeah? Like answering questions or talking about things that they did not want to talk about.
Yeah.
Describe your style in one word. This is the last question.
I'd say it's minimalist, casual, sporty but classy.
Ooh.
Wow.
I can't
okay.
really. Yeah, I
That's
can't
like a
really.
million words, but I like it.
Mhm.
It's good. Okay. T?
Comfort, just comfortable.
I would say
That's it.
trendy mom athleisure. Thank you guys so much for watching and for being with us today. Once again, just to remind you, if you have any questions or comments, anything you want to tell us, or if you want to get your comment on the show, email us your comments and questions. Make sure you write a comment in the comment section below. Check us out on Instagram at The Juice Jury Podcast and subscribe to our channel. Follow us. Show us some love or hate. I don't care. Just say something. Thank you guys so much for being with us today. We hope you guys have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.